Hey, hello, gorgeous girls. We are back. I am having a real challenge here trying to find an area in my office where I can video live, do my Facebook lives, and not lose internet connection. So we're going to try it this way. I don't know. Sorry about the background, hot mess. But where I wanted to do it, I don't have internet connectivity, and it's just a couple feet over to my right. But it is what it is. So this is Manny Monday. Hello, welcome. Glad you could join. Leave me a comment. Let me know where you're watching from. Any questions? Let me know, and I'll be happy to answer those. Today's Manny Monday, and I started my new manicure, and I've got on my green for St. Patrick's Day. And we're going to talk a little bit about how to make your manicures last for at least 2 weeks. All important. First of all, you're going to, speaking of which, let me go grab mine. Speaking of which, you're going to want to use hand cream throughout your manicure. Every day, every time you wash your hands, put on hand cream. Every time you've done a manicure, put on hand cream and keep using it. Hey, Pat. That is what you're going to want to do. Now, I know a lot of you probably go get your nails done, which is all well and good. You can all do that if you want to, but I prefer to do my own because I like to switch my colors up too much. And so here's what I do. I will strip my nails of color, and I will let them breathe for, I don't know, a day, maybe two. And when I'm ready to put my polish on, I will, of course, do my cuticles, and I'll do all that, and then I will file them, get them the shape that I want. And mine is a longer process, but I'm going to tell you, if you do it, you're going to find the reward in doing a manicure that way because it's going to last a long time. So after I got my nails all prepped, just before you put your first step on, you're going to want to take nail polish remover, and you're going to want to wipe all of your nails to get all of the grease or the oils off of them from your natural body oils. And then let them air dry. And then you're going to put on your first coat, which you're going to want a base and top coat. Now, this one happens to be a base and top coat together, combined. So your base and top coat. So you're going to put that coat on. You're going to let it dry. I have an LED light that I like to use too, and I will let them put them under the LED light. And then after that, you're going to put on, and I only have one coat of this, put on your nail color, okay? And I love this color, and too bad I can't get it anymore, but anyway. And then you're going to put it under the LED light and let it dry again, or just let it air dry, or fan it. I've even gone so far as to use my hair dryer and just do my nails if I'm in a really big hurry. And that's it for right now. And then later on tonight, probably, because I've already got 2 coats on there, and thinner coats are better. Thinner coats are going to make your nail manicure last longer, going to create strong nails. So you're going to let them dry in between. And then tonight I will go back and put on another clear coat, okay, and let that be. That's it. Then maybe tomorrow, or maybe not, or the following day, I will go back in with my nail color. So it will have 2 coats of my favorite polish, or whatever polish I'm using, and let that dry. And then the next morning, I know this sounds like a lot, but you know what? I'm going to tell you what. This is what I have found works for me. Now, and then so the next morning, I will go ahead and put on another top coat. Love this. And if you do it in those steps, your manicure is going to last you. Now, mind you, we live out in the country. I have chickens. I have dogs and cats, rabbits. So I'm always using my hands, cleaning kennels, or cleaning cages, cleaning chickens, cleaning eggs, what have you, plus housework and all of that. So my hands are always into something. And before I figured this out, my manicures didn't last long. I used to go get them done, but then it got to the point where I just couldn't see spending $35 every time, every couple weeks to get them done. So if I could figure out a way to make my manicures last, that's how I did it. And I figured it out. It took me a couple years, but I figured it out. And I'm not kidding you. It is so fun. It's so exciting because these are going to last me a couple weeks or more unless I decide to change the color, which I probably will. After St. Patrick's Day, maybe I'll do for April, do pinks. I don't know. But it's so fun. But you know your manicure is going to last. So after you've got that all set, so you've got 2 coats of your base and top coat and 2 coats of your nail color, okay? And then what you're going to do in between every other day after you've done that, now this will take 2 coats on the first day. So you're going to have your base coat on, then you're going to put your nail color on, okay? And let it dry in between or use your LED light, whatever. You're going to let that dry. That's the first day. And then at night, just before you go to, well, not just before, because you want it dry before you go to bed because you don't want the sheet fabric print on your nails. Put on the last coat and make sure it's dry before you go to bed. Okay. Then in the morning, okay, you're just going to kind of let it go into midday or maybe that night. Then you can put on a second coat of your favorite color nail polish, whatever that may be. Leave it for the day, then the following day. So we're talking around day number 3. Then you're going to put on another clear coat. And I know you're thinking, why do we do that? Just do it all at once and get it over with. Well, you can if you want to pay $35, $40, $50. I don't care. Or your manicure just doesn't last. And it doesn't take up that much of your time. Now, I don't have a top coat on yet, but they're glossy because the nail polish I use has a gloss to it. Okay, and so I really like this brand. And so I will do that. And then every other day, or maybe every couple days for the next couple of weeks, I will add another clear coat. And I'm just telling you, make sure you do the tips, do the edges, okay? Do those first, okay, because you might have a little glob of clear polish up here. So do the tip first and then put your coat on, okay? Always remember to do the tips because that's another key to making your manicure last longer. But like I said, if you go get your nails done, that's perfectly fine. But you know what? If you find a favorite color that you really like, what you can do is you can take that to your nail tech and they will put that color on for you and then they'll put that coat over it, the sealer. But that's what I do. And my manicures last me unless I get tired of the color and I want to change it. But that's how my manicures last me. And again, just remember, it is thin coats are going to make the strongest nails. Okay, not one big thick coat or 2 big thick coats. It's not going to last. It's going to bubble up. It's going to peel. And by the way, here's another tip that I've experienced over time learning this. You know how we used to just shake up the bottles and those little mixing beads in there would just mix it all up. Okay, don't do that. Because what you're doing is you're adding air bubbles in there. And if you don't get them all burst before you put your coat of nail polish on, you're going to get those little bubbles. That's why you get those little bubbles. Don't do it if you're in a draft. You're going to get those little air bubbles in your nail polish, in your coat of nail polish. What you're going to do is you're going to take your nail polish before you're ready to start painting your nails. So do this a couple minutes before you're ready to put your color on. Hold it sideways, and there's these little beads. I don't know if you probably can't see them in there. If I hold them a certain way, you'll see them fall to the end here. But you're just going to twist. Tip it up this way and twist, and tip it down this way and twist. And drink a cup of coffee while you're waiting. But just do that. Get those mixed really good. Slowly. Don't shake it. Don't go fast. And then your color, as you can see, your color is all mixed. And there at the bottom there, you can see those little beads. And that's their job, is to mix up that color. And then you do that, and then you're ready to go to put your coat of polish on. So let me know in the comments what you thought. Let me know what some of your technique is. Let me know some of your tips and tricks, because I would love to share them with everybody. So what do you do anything special for St. Patrick's Day? Do you wear green? I have a color green. I didn't bring it out here. I should have. I mean, okay, this is going to sound really bad. It's kind of pretty, but it reminds me of the color of snot. I was going to do one of my nails, but it is this is a blue-based color, okay, or cool. The other nail polish that I have is a warm base. It's kind of a yellow green. And I'm not kidding you. That's what it reminds me of. And I think my husband said that when I put that on. He goes, "What were you doing picking your nose?" It's like, it's a pretty green, but yeah. So every time I look at it, I think of that. But I was going to do, and that's what you can do. You can do, and we'll do some nail art sometime. And that's a lot of fun where you can use a toothpick and you can take a nail brush. You can even take these nail brushes that are in here and you can cut the bristles back so that you have just like maybe 5 bristles. I used to do nail art on Nicole. She loved it. And we would do different things. And we do it on the toes and things. And nail art is a lot of fun. It really is. Maybe we can do that. But so let me know in the comments. Do you do anything for nail art on your nails for any of the holidays and such? Oh, and as I said in the beginning, you want to make sure that you are putting on hand cream. Hand cream is another key to making your nails last longer. Okay, or your manicure last longer. It is going to moisturize them because when your nails get brittle and dried out, they're going to break. Okay, so you put your hand cream on every time you wash your hands. Put a little bit of the hand cream on. It's not going to kill you to do that. It's going to make your manicure last longer. Put your hand cream on before you go to bed. I don't wear gloves, cleaning or anything. I know I should, but I just don't like the feel. I can't feel what I'm doing when I wear the rubber gloves and cleaning gloves and all that. But if you hand wash dishes right away after that, make sure you put your hand cream on. So I have a tube of hand cream in my kitchen, one in the bathroom, one where I sit, one here in my office. I have hand creams all over the place. So that reminds me to make sure that I keep my hand, and by the way, it's going to make your hands look a lot better too. They're going to be moisturized and they're not going to be all dried up and pruny and all wrinkly. When you get out of the shower, if you put your product on your hair or whatever, after you're all done doing that, and unless you use now I don't use my hands when I put on makeup, I use brushes, okay? Make sure that you put your hand cream on when you're out of the shower, okay? Just always make it a good practice to constantly put on hand cream. Now you can put on a foot lotion, and we'll talk about that too, because now is the time to start getting our feet petty ready for the sandals for summer. And that's another thing. I have a great method of madness for that too. Just trust the process, where you put on a prep and then you put on a scrub and then you put on your lotion. You can do the same thing for your feet. So now's the time to start getting your feet ready for those sandals, because they're going to be out there where everybody's going to watch them, or not. You are just too embarrassed. You just want to hide them. But you start getting them moisturized. Start putting moisturizer on them now. There's foot masks out there that are available. If you want to know more about that, let me know in the comments. You can put a foot mask on, and then you can put on a little plastic, like a sandwich bag, or depending on how big your feet, I have to use a gallon size, on my feet so that you don't transfer that to the carpet or whatever. You can use socks, but I don't like to use socks because it seems like it pulls the moisture, the lotion out. So I just put on those bags, and it's going to hold in the heat, hold in the moisture. You can have gorgeous feet, and do the manicure for your feet the same way. Do it in those small increments, in those steps. And I know it sounds like there's a lot of steps to it, but girls, I'm telling you, your nails, your manicure is going to last a lot longer, and it's going to look amazing. And it's going to look like you've had them professionally done, because they're gonna last. They're not going to chip. If you want to know the kind of nail polish and things I use, let me know in the comments, and I can let you know that too. But I think that is about it. And I also have a newsletter. If you want my newsletter, then send me your email address, and it just kind of updates you on the latest colors, styles, what's happening. anything that, you know, might be of interest to you. I put those in the newsletters, and it's just basically about fashion and glam and all of that kind of stuff. Today I went to my hair stylist. She's amazing. She is so funny. Oh my gosh. This is no joke. I have to wear waterproof mascara when I go visit her. I do whenever my hair appointment is, because she just makes me laugh. She doesn't do it on purpose. She's just funny. And she is an amazing hairstylist. Now, she used to work here. I'm in the Midland, Michigan area. She used to work at the mall until they closed down for whatever reason. They were having issues with the different businesses there, that they couldn't afford it. They couldn't afford to rent the place anymore, but now it's all back and up and just really going. Well, she took her business home, and she does it down in her basement, and she's amazing. I always had her do my hair when I lived in or when she was at the mall, and she knows hair. And the comment she makes about my hair, oh my gosh, she's funny. And I just love her to death. So she really helps you. So I'm going to tell you this too. Get yourself a good hairstylist that knows your hair and knows about you, because that's important too. How much time do you have to spend on your hair? How much time do you want to spend on your hair? What style do you like? What is going to look good according to your face shape and how, you know, where your eyes are placed? Are they wide set? Are they whatever? Make sure that your hairstylist knows all that, okay? Because I'm going to tell you something that I found that it's very important. When you have a good hairstyle, a good cut. Now, I don't color my hair anymore, obviously. Due to when I had cancer, I just decided not to do, well, I was told by the hairstylist not to do that because you didn't want that residue running down, because I had a double mastectomy. Okay, so I thought, okay, well, I can't wait, because when this is over with and I'm all healed up, I'm going to go back and I'm going to get my hair colored. Well, guess what? I decided not to, because I like it so much. Girls, let me tell you, God knows what he's doing. He's smarter than I was, and he gives you the color that looks good on you. I absolutely love this color. It's almost like an umber. It's dark underneath, and then it's lighter up on top, and I have this little black thing going on here. It's not really black. I had really chocolatey brown hair. It wasn't ever really black. Asians have black hair. But anyway, she knew exactly what she was doing, and so after I was all healed up, I changed my mind. I decided, no, I'm going to stick with this. Now, whether I look older, I don't really care, because I like the color fits my face. Just make sure that your hairstylist knows you. Ask her questions, so that she gets to know, or tell her what you like or what you're interested in, and see what she says, because you want a hairstylist that knows you, will do your cut the way it should be done. I had a horrible experience one time. For both those of you that know me or don't know me, I'm just going to tell you, I have really thick, curly hair. Not tight, kinky curls, but kind of tight curls. Kind of, because we have a lot of Irish. My dad, a lot of Irish. He had dark, dark, dark hair and a red mustache. And he used to use my mom's mascara to cover the red, because he didn't like his red mustache. He had straight hair. His brothers all had curly hair, so it's kind of funny. So anyways, a lot of Irish. And I had a girl use a razor on my hair to razor it out. Oh my word, that was the worst thing ever, because my hair, like the next day or two after when I washed my hair, it was a huge fuzzball. Because what it does is it shaves, a razor will shave the hair shaft, okay? And curly hair, number one, is dry hair. So I put moisture on my hair. I put moisturizers and conditioners and leave-in conditioners. I'll use serums. Otherwise, it is just frizzy and it's dry and all that. So make sure you learn about your hair. Make sure your hair stylist talks to you about your hair, and she knows hair, so that she can give you the advice that you need and how to take care of it at home. You want to make sure you get a hairstyle that you can repeat when you get home, okay? have her show you how you did it. You're paying her, so she should be happy to do that for you. But anyway, know your hair. Know what type of hair you have. Know if it's dry or oily. Maybe you can have dry hair and an oily scalp. Those are two separate things. Get to know that so that you can get the perfect style, cut, color if you choose to, for you. And our hair for women is our crown of glory. Crown and glory, crown of glory, I don't know. You make it yours. Don't copy what's fad, what's in. Fads fade fast. My mom always told me, get something that's going to fit you, fit your lifestyle, and something that you can take care of and repeat or change it up. Make it simple. Okay, I'm rambling now, so I'm going to talk to you later. And thank you all for watching. Ruth and Pat will talk to you soon. And leave me a comment. If you're watching my YouTube channel, then like, follow, subscribe so that you'll be notified when I release another video. And we'll talk more product, hair care, whatever. And leave me a comment. Let me know what you would like to talk about. And we'll see you soon. Bye. Okay, can't shut it off now. I couldn't get it started. Now it won't shut